What they found in John Wayne's estate will leave you in shock. John Wayne was born Marion Robert Morrison on May 26, 1907, in Winterset, Iowa, was one of the most iconic figures in American cinema, embodying rugged individualism, patriotism, and traditional masculinity. His early years were shaped by a typical Midwestern upbringing, but after his family moved to California in the 1910s, Wayne's future trajectory would take him into the heart of Hollywood. He attended Glendale High School, where he became an exceptional athlete, excelling in football, which eventually led to a scholarship at the University of Southern California, USC. However, a body surfing accident caused him to lose his scholarship and forced him to drop out of college. This twist of fate pushed him toward the film industry, where he began working as a prop man and extra for various studios. Through hard work and perseverance, Wayne managed to catch the eye of director John Ford, whose mentorship would become pivotal in shaping Wayne's career. Wayne's first big break came in 1939 when he starred in Ford's epic Western Stagecoach. The film was a critical and commercial success, and Wayne's portrayal of the Ringo Kid solidified his place in Hollywood. Over the next several decades, Wayne became synonymous with the Western genre, starring in films such as Red River, 1948, The Searchers, 1956, and Rio Bravo, 1959. His towering presence, slow, deliberate speech, and tough demeanor made him the archetype of the American cowboy. However, Wayne's career wasn't confined to westerns alone. He also made notable appearances in war films, like Sands of Iwo Jima, 1949, for which he received his first Academy Award nomination, and The Longest Day, 1962. One of the highlights of his career came in 1969 when he won an Academy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of Rooster Cogburn in True Grit. By this time, Wayne had become not just a movie star but a symbol of American ideals, beloved by audiences for his rugged charm and unwavering confidence. Beyond his film career, John Wayne led a colorful personal life. He was married 3 times and had 7 children. His first marriage to Josephine Alicia Scenes in 1933 resulted in 4 children. They divorced in 1945, and Wayne went on to marry Mexican actress Esperanza Bauer, but their tumultuous relationship ended in divorce in 1954. His third marriage to Pilar Pallet, a Peruvian actress, lasted from 1954 until his death, and they had 3 children together. Despite his tough on-screen persona, Wayne was known to be a devoted father, often spending time with his family on his sprawling ranch. Politically, Wayne was a staunch conservative and an outspoken supporter of the U.S. military, which he demonstrated through his participation in several pro-war films during and after World War II, and his vocal support of anti-communist policies during the Cold War. These views earned him a complex legacy, as he became a hero to some and a polarizing figure to others. However, he remained unapologetic about his political beliefs, even while balancing them with his Hollywood career. John Wayne's career evolved with the times, but he remained true to the persona that made him a star. As Hollywood changed, and new generations of filmmakers and actors emerged, Wayne's popularity never wavered. He continued to play tough, heroic characters well into the later stages of his career, often portraying lawmen, soldiers, and adventurers. His ability to adapt while maintaining his core identity as an actor was one of his greatest strengths. Films like The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, 1962, and The Cowboys, 1972, showed his versatility, allowing him to explore more complex, darker characters than his earlier work. Despite health challenges, including the loss of a lung due to cancer in 1964, Wayne remained active in Hollywood, continuing to make films and maintain his legendary status. His final film, The Shootist, 1976, saw him play an aging gunfighter dying of cancer, a role that paralleled his real-life battle with the disease. John Wayne passed away on June 11, 1979, at the age of 72, after a prolonged battle with stomach cancer. His death marked the end of an era in Hollywood, and his passing was mourned across the globe. Tributes poured in from fans, colleagues, and political figures alike, honoring him as one of the greatest actors of all time. Former President Ronald Reagan, a longtime friend of Wayne's, gave a touching tribute, calling him a symbol of American values. In his honor, the John Wayne Cancer Foundation was established to promote research and treatment for cancer, further cementing his legacy as someone who battled bravely not only in films but in his personal life as well. When John Wayne passed away in 1979, the world lost one of its most iconic film stars. Known for his rugged persona and indomitable spirit, Wayne left behind an unparalleled legacy in Hollywood, having starred in over 170 films and becoming the quintessential American cowboy. But as the public mourned his death, his family and estate administrators began uncovering the details of his vast and surprising estate, filled with more than just the traditional wealth of a movie star. What they found went far beyond the scope of financial assets and valuable memorabilia. It revealed the complexity and hidden facets of the man behind the legend. A fortune larger than expected. Wayne's wealth was no surprise to those familiar with his storied career. After all, he had been a top box office draw for decades, starring in classics such as True Grit, The Searchers, and The Alamo. His success in the film industry translated into significant financial gain. However, what truly stunned his family and estate administrators was the scope of his investments. Wayne had been a shrewd businessman, accumulating a fortune that went well beyond Hollywood paychecks. His estate included vast real estate holdings, including ranches, land in California, Arizona, and even parts of South America. He had also invested in oil and cattle, ventures that quietly brought in considerable profits throughout his life. A private collection of memorabilia. In addition to his wealth, Wayne's estate housed a treasure trove of personal memorabilia that offered a rare glimpse into the private life of the public icon. His love for the Old West extended far beyond his film roles, as evidenced by his extensive collection of historical artifacts, including antique firearms, Native American artifacts, and cowboy gear. These items were meticulously curated, showcasing Wayne's passion for the lifestyle he so often portrayed on screen. His family discovered personal letters, diaries, and keepsakes from his travels, revealing a thoughtful and reflective side of Wayne that contrasted with his tough guy image. Political and social belongings. Another surprising aspect of Wayne's estate was the documentation of his political activities. Wayne was known for his conservative views and staunch patriotism, but the depth of his involvement in political and social causes was not fully realized until his estate was examined. His collection included correspondence with several U.S. presidents, including letters from Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, and Ronald Reagan. These documents revealed Wayne's significant influence in political circles and his role as an unofficial ambassador of American values. Moreover, his personal papers showed his unwavering support for the U.S. military and veterans, as well as his involvement in fundraising efforts for various causes. Personal secrets and family legacy. The most shocking discovery, however, was a series of personal letters and journals that Wayne had kept private throughout his life. These writings exposed a deeply introspective side of the actor, one that struggled with the pressures of fame, family, and personal demons. While Wayne was often portrayed as a larger-than-life figure, his journals revealed his vulnerabilities, including his battle with cancer, concerns about his children, and reflections on his marriages. These insights painted a more human picture of the man, one who faced struggles just like anyone else, despite his fame and success. Additionally, Wayne had made provisions for his family that reflected his deep love and responsibility toward them. His will was carefully crafted to ensure that his children would be taken care of, but it also contained personal messages to each of them, offering advice and words of wisdom. These heartfelt notes provided a touching, emotional glimpse into Wayne's role as a father and patriarch of the family. Perhaps one of the most unexpected aspects of Wayne's estate was the discovery of his involvement in the arts beyond acting. Though he was best known for his work in westerns, Wayne was an avid art collector, with a surprisingly diverse range of pieces in his collection. His estate revealed a love for fine art, including paintings from American realists and Western-themed works by prominent artists of the 20th century. Wayne had quietly supported several art institutions, making significant donations to museums and art programs, often without public recognition. Moreover, Wayne's philanthropic efforts extended far beyond the film industry. He was deeply involved in charitable causes, particularly in the fight against cancer after his own diagnosis. He established the John Wayne Cancer Foundation, which continues to raise millions for cancer research and treatment to this day. The scale of his charitable donations, both during his lifetime and through his estate, revealed a man deeply committed to giving back and leaving a lasting impact on the world. The legacy lives on. As the details of John Wayne's estate were slowly revealed, it became clear that his legacy was far greater than his filmography. While fans around the world continued to celebrate his iconic roles on screen, the contents of his estate offered a more complete understanding of the man behind the myth. His investments, personal memorabilia, political involvement, family devotion, and philanthropy all contributed to a multifaceted legacy that continues to inspire and impact many long after his death.